Hi everyone. Aman here. Welcome to Body Language Interpreted. Let's have a look at Salman Khan and the Blackbuck poaching case. Salman Khan was involved in a high-profile legal case regarding the poaching of blackbucks in Rajasthan in 1998. He was accused of hunting the endangered species during a film shoot. In 2006, he was convicted and sentenced to 5 years in prison, although he was granted bail shortly after appeal. After ongoing upholding of the conviction, a suspended sentence and a further appeal, Mr. Khan was acquitted of all charges in the Blackbuck case in 2018, citing lack of evidence. The case drew significant media attention and raised awareness about wildlife conservation issues in India, and this saga has continued to haunt Mr. Khan. Since 2022, Salman has been receiving death threats linked to the gangster Lawrence Bishnoi. Bishnoi's gang's animosity towards Salman Khan stems from the sentiments whereby Bishnoi's community holds the blackbuck as a sacred animal. The following is from a 2008 interview of Salman Khan on the couch with Koyal, during which he is questioned about the blackbuck shooting.
Now I'm going to say something which might be a little bit rude, but I think you've been a victim of ignorance at some times. Like, I genuinely don't believe that you would have shot it at the blackbuck if you'd known it was an endangered species. And do you think that's true?
There's a long story there. And I wasn't the one who shot the blackbuck.
But you took the rap for it.
No, it's...
You didn't point fingers at anyone else. You didn't. That's just you.
There's no point.
What was your time in jail like?
A lot of fun.
Really? Okay, stupid question gets that kind of answer. But
now to interpret the body language.
now I'm going to say something which might be a little bit rude, but I think you've been a victim of ignorance at some times. Like, I genuinely don't believe that you would have shot it at the blackbuck if you'd known it was an endangered species. And do you think that's true?
Salman Khan's body language indicated discomfort and subtle ways of deflecting the question. It seems he was not taking the inquiry seriously or did not want to engage directly. There was likely uncertainty or hesitation as the pauses were long and suggested that Salman was unsure of how to answer or was uncomfortable with the question. He exhibited signs of anxiety like a nervous smile, fidgeting and shifting of eyes. There was also a sense of power in the interaction and attempts to create an emotional barrier. It seems Salman felt unsure, reluctant, or even unwilling to engage directly with what he was being asked. This was reinforced by the 8 to 9 seconds where he avoided eye contact. The placing a hand over the mouth can indicate that Salman is withholding something. It may suggest he was trying to hide the truth, avoid a direct answer, or keep his thoughts or feelings concealed. It could be a subconscious attempt to stop himself from saying too much. Overall, for whatever reason, Mr. Khan seemed to be evading the question about the blackbuck shooting. The pressing or pursing of lips observed can suggest that he was hiding something, whether it is a secret, an emotion, or a response he did not want to share.
There's a long story there. And I wasn't the one who shot the blackbuck.
Salman Khan eventually gave a response of "there's a long story there" as he looked up to the left. Looking away to the left or in any direction could have been a sign of discomfort, distraction, or desire to avoid the situation or conversation. It might suggest he was trying to distance himself from what was happening. "I wasn't the one who shot the blackbuck," was the response Salman eventually gave to the question, and what is interesting is he nodded as he responded. Nodding whilst denying something can send mixed signals and often indicates a form of internal conflict or self-justification. Salman might have been trying to convince himself or others of something, but the non-verbal cue, the nodding, revealed his underlying uncertainty. The nod may be a habitual or unconscious gesture that indicates Salman was agreeing or aligning with the truth, but his words are denying it.
You took the rap for it.
No, it's...
You didn't point fingers at anyone else. You didn't. That's just you.
There's no point.
What was your time in jail like?
A lot of fun.
Really? Okay, stupid question gets that kind of...
The staring as a response observed conveyed discomfort or uncertainty. When someone stares without immediately responding, it can indicate they are unsure how to answer. Sometimes staring at the questioner without responding might indicate a desire to avoid the question altogether. Salman's mannerisms suggest surprise, confusion, or lack of knowledge, and this is often seen when someone is expressing uncertainty or does not have an answer. I negated how wide Salman's eyes were, and honed in more so on the length of time he stared. I have studied his baseline, which showed he generally is wide-eyed. He has big eyes and he holds them open wider than others. There were power or dominance dynamics in play here as he adjusted how he was seated. Overall, Salman did not answer questions or elaborate on his short responses, and this combined with the pauses forced the interviewer not to probe, giggle, refer to her question as stupid and swiftly move on to the next question, preferably not related to the Blackbuck poaching. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. For more content like this, please do like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, farewell.